Okay.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless it's for religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to the judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Counsel. Are you a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
What is your name, please?
Hi, Your Honor, my name is Patrick J. Politano. I'm here for a civil case.
Civil case.
A ticket, traffic ticket, a formal hearing.
Very. And who's your client?
Carter Gold.
What we'll do is, where the policy is that officers have a half-hour grace period. If the officer does not show up by 9 o'clock, we'll call the case. If the officer shows, we'll get you in with the city attorney. You may want to sign on. If you have a phone, you may want to do that, but you can wait until things start to develop, if they do.
Say, thank you so much, Your Honor.
Very well. Everyone, good morning to you. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get you out in order that you came in. So I do have everyone's name listed and I have everyone's order. So I'm saying good morning to you and let's go. Are you ready for Williams Law? Good morning to you. All right, let's find out if we have Devonna Green, Barbara Gustafson, Pauletta Lawrence, or Andel Lett. Any of those names? You need to see this house?
I apologize, Your Honor.
That's if you need to see the ticket.
No, I have a copy of the ticket, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready. This is the city of Detroit versus Warren Gunter, the fifth. Case number SP 161-45871. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Warner B. Gunter.
Warner B. Gunter, good morning.
Good morning.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond. I don't know what the offer is for the disregard of traffic, the officer's signal. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gunter. Have a conversation with Mr. Berry, a private conversation with Mr. Berry. If he's going to get you an offer, and if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Understood.
All right, join the room, please.
Excuse me, Your Honor, this is Attorney Cross. How do I get into room 5?
You should have privileges, counsel. So you can go to room 5. There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
City of Detroit is fast matter. This is City of Detroit versus Christina Marie Gilbert, case number SP 11763-141. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please this honorable court, Sheriff Harris, P7232, on behalf of defendant Gilbert. Please state your name for the record.
Christina Marie Gilbert.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Let's pass this matter. That matter is set for trial, ma'am. It will be, I give officers a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock on this case. And if the officer doesn't show by 9:30, we will get you out of here. If the officer does show, then we'll get you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris and have you an opportunity to retry, give her an opportunity to retry the case, all right?
Okay.
Let's pass the matter. Is there a Jasmine Lewis? You have your hand raised, Jasmine Lewis. Good morning to you. Where's Jasmine Lewis? You had your hand raised. Sir, yeah, I guess there's something wrong with your volume on your end. You're unmuted here, so you need to check to see what's going on with your device. If you put your name in the chat there, I can see your name. I can play the file and get ready when you are. But until we can, until you can figure out what's going on with your device, we're going to move to the next person. City of Detroit versus Robert Carl Gardner, case number SP 160-69520, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 121-26561, SP 159-5902, counts 1, 2, and 3. Here for the record, please.
Good morning.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gardner, please state your name for the record.
Robert Gardner.
Where is Mr. Gardner? Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for pretrial on some of the cases, and other cases I have are in warrant status, Counselor, as for purposes of arraignment on the warrant.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. I see some issues with your client as far as licensing is concerned. He owes a no insurance civil of $215, old no insurance civil of $215. He owes a no insurance no proof of $288. He also owes a few other civil infractions, but those are the ones, the more pertinent ones that are affecting the clearances here with 654. Your client has an absolute right to a trial and they're not guilty. And I'm going to recall the warrants. Ms. Harris, I'm going to put Mr. Gardner in a breakout room and have to give you an opportunity to speak with him and get him an offer or an updated offer. And keep in mind, sir, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, right?
Right.
All right.
Your Honor, the question becomes, there were other cases that you called. Could you tell me what those charges are other than the 2 no proof of insurance?
Absolutely. The ones that were on the docket, you have those. And I got 3 other cases. One is an allowing, the other is an improper plate, and the other is, those went together, the allowing and the improper plate. And then the other one was a driving while license suspended.
Okay,
Along
thank
with
you.
3 that. All right, Mr. Berry, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I need to see Mr. Bowman.
We're waiting on Mr. Bowman now, so I have people waiting in line to see Mr. Bowman. Mr. Boffman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Here's Mr. Bowman now. I was about to say you got a new look, but it wasn't because of the glasses, huh?
Yeah.
Mr. Bowman, good morning to you. You have a line of attorneys that are waiting to speak with you. Mr. Bowman, good morning to you. You have a line of attorneys that are waiting to speak to you in breakout room 4. Good morning, Corporal Hampton is here as well. And good morning to you, Corporal. All right, any of the attorneys see, Mr. Bowman? He's in breakout room 4.
Your Honor, I don't seem to have privileges. Thank you.
You're welcome. Gary. Good morning to you, ma'am. I know that face. I know that face. That is Mrs. Leggett. Lewis, Jasmine Lewis, have you got your device together?
Okay. So just hang tight.
The fuck is going on?
Mr. Bowman, Mr. Bowman.
Are you got any questions for me? Okay. All right, so just hang tight.
Okay, thank you for coming out and participating.
Turn your TV off, ma'am, or mute yourself. Make sure you turn your TV off. Nobody wants to hear that in the background. Ms. Leggett.
I'm trying to mute it. I'm trying to mute it right now. You got them CJ.
Did Jasmine Lewis, did you get it together? No. It's unmuted and everything. It's something on your device that I don't know if your speaker's not working or your mic is not working or whatever, but you're unmuted here. Officer Brown, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, on the Motorola Moto G Play, you just came in. Good morning to you. Turn your camera on and mute yourself. What's your name, please? Motorola Moto G Play. I'm asking you to unmute yourself. Start your camera. I'm sending you the prompts. If you can't do it, I'm going to put you out of the room. All right, I'm putting you out of the room, Motorola Moto G Play. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, it seems like the client wants a trial date, right?
That is correct, Your Honor. He also would ask if the court could provide him with the 2 case numbers of the 2 tickets that he should pay for a license.
Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, I think you got it together, Mr. I don't know if you got it together or not, Mr. Lewis. Let's see what's going on with this. Yeah, hold on. You got it together. Hold on a second.
Thank you.
This OWI. So, I mean, you got an open OWI case, sir, in front of Judge Bryant. Old 2010 case. So you need to go to talk to Judge Bryant and see what you can do about getting that warrant removed. The 2 case numbers. Are you ready with an ink pen, sir?
Yes.
19 50 19 352. That's an insurance, no proof. 19 50 19 352 and SP 920 4191. That's a no insurance civil. I have a trial date for you on February 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have anything further, you have a safe, happy holiday season, and best of luck to you, sir. You need to get yourself to Judge Bryant and get that warrant removed, and that case is open, OWI 2010, all right?
Okay. This is Judge Bryant.
Judge Bryant, best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Lewis, is that Jasmine Lewis?
No, my name is Anthony Gray. I'm just using my daughter's computer.
Anthony Graham?
Gray. Gray. Yes.
Gray. Anthony.
Yes.
You have a middle name?
Robert.
All right, good morning to you.
How you doing?
It's the City of Detroit versus Anthony Robert Gray, case number SP 1630755, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Ms. Harris.
Hello.
Ms. Harris there?
I'm sorry, my audio cut out. Could you, you want my appearance, yes?
Yes, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Anthony Gray.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. And do you have a valid license, registration, and insurance, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Great.
Yes.
You do?
Oh, no, I do not, sir.
Sorry. Going to the breakout room, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Thank you.
Join the room, please. All right, I have a trooper here. That's form, okay. A trooper here, Counselor. You have a trooper on your case?
Rodney Hampton, or Rory Hampton.
Corporal Hampton is here. So if you want to join Zoom, you have a cell phone?
I do have my cell phone, yes, sure.
So join Zoom, we'll put you in a breakout room and get you to pre-try the case, all right?
Okay, can I get the?
Yes, 360-434-0000.
816, I apologize. Can you give that to me one more time, Robert?
360-434-0000. 360-434-0000.
Thank you.
All right. Any retained counsels ready?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
On the Motorola Moto G, I'm asking you to unmute yourself, please, and start your camera.
Good
What is your
morning.
name?
My name is Melvin Grant.
All right, Mr. Grant, you're gonna have to be able to turn your camera on out to see.
Okay, hold on one second.
Grant.
Francis, come put this on. The camera part. It says start video. It's not doing it.
Hold on, Mr. Grant. All right.
Okay,
No.
now can you see me?
All right. Yeah, I can see you. All right, sit tight, please.
Sorry
Who's
about
your
that,
client,
Your
counselor? Counselor Taylor, who's your client?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's Mr. Oliver.
Is Oliver here?
Was in there.
And what is it set for? Craig Oliver, he is. All right. City of Detroit versus Craig Oliver, case number SB 1596154. One appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Genevieve Taylor, P 72797, appearing on behalf of the Attorney of Record, Jeffrey Randa, with the consent of Mr. Craig Oliver, who is here via Zoom and consents to having this pretrial via Zoom. Are those things correct, Mr. Oliver?
Request for discovery. I can discovery as well. I don't know what's going on.
Craig Oliver, are you there? I don't see him anymore.
Okay.
We'll pass it. Anybody else ready?
Ready as to Mr. Gunter, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gunter. Mr. Gunter, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to have him plead as charged.
Okay, that case number is going to be
24. We got a lot of stuff going on in the background. Everybody's got to mute themselves, please. All right, what's going to be the outcome? I mistakenly unmuted you, Mr. Barrett.
Quite all right, Your Honor. Mr. Gunter would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea as charged on the basis of a 90-day.
Wait a minute. Please mute, everybody mute themselves. Except for Mr. Gunter and Mr. Barry. All right, one more time.
One more time, Your Honor. My client will avail himself of the offer to enter a plea as charged on the basis of a 90-day suspended sentence.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gunter?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
I do.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
I do.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in breakout room, did he not?
He did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up.
I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
We draw your attention back to August the 22nd, 2024, around 3:21 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Marcus and Gratiot. You have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time.
I was there.
All right, what was going on out there? I don't have any facts on this ticket, Mr. Berry. All I have is a reissue. Is your client ready? Is your client ready to?
He is ready, Your Honor.
Accurate factual basis, what was going on out there, sir?
So I was driving on my way to a meeting, and quite honestly, I was on the phone with some members of my church on Bible. We were having Bible study, and I was distracted. So
that's why they tell you not to be on the phone while you're driving, correct?
Correct.
And I can only
hands-free
imagine.
phone.
I can only imagine what happened this morning. Somebody got killed on 96, another person critically injured. I don't know if that had anything to do with the phone or drinking or whatever, but it's some sort of serious distraction that cost somebody their lives. But that does not give me a disregard of an officer's signal. I have not heard anything that relates to what this officer did, and you disregarded that.
Just cones, Mr. Gunter. Tell the court about the cones.
So basically, there were cones that were blocking. So basically, I disregarded the cones that were placed in the area to divert us from driving. So there was this, I think there was an accident of some sorts. And
let me stop you. Let me stop you. All right, you were driving, correct?
Correct.
And was there a police officer out there?
There was several.
And did the police officer do something to try to do something to get your attention?
So the police officers were there. They had cones in place, and there were cones in place to direct traffic as to where to go. What I did was disregard the cones, and I was trying to get by. And when the police stopped me, they said, "Hey, you can't go past these cones." So that's what happened.
Thank you. I'm still not.
There was a.
I didn't ask the question, sir. I'm not really satisfied that he disregarded an officer's signal. I'm not satisfied that he disregarded an officer's signal. 257.602. Failure to stop and signal a police or conservation officer. A driver of this is section 602A of Paren 1. A driver of a motor vehicle who is given by hand, voice, emergency light or siren or visual or audio signal by an officer or conservation officer acting the lawful performance of his or her duty, directing the driver to bring his or her motor vehicle to a stop, shall not willfully fail to obey that direction by increasing the speed of the motor vehicle, extinguishing the lights of the motor vehicle, or otherwise attempting to flee or elude the officer. This subsection does not apply unless the police or conservation officer giving the signal is in uniform and the officer's vehicle is identified as an official police or Department of Natural Resource vehicle. That doesn't in the court's eyes arise to the level of disregard and officer's signal. So either you take it to trial, or we're just going to set a trial date. All right. So trial is going to be February 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir. All right.
Sir.
If there's nothing further, have a very safe and happy holiday season, and best of luck to you. Hopefully you stay off the cell phone when you drive. Mr. Berry, I'm going to get you going. And, Please don't have that. television on the background. This is the city of Detroit versus Perry Leggett, case number SP 1507137. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, please.
All right, come on, let me get there with me.
Where's Ms. Leggett?
Oh, interesting.
Hello?
Hello,
Yes.
State your name for the record, Ms. Leggett, please.
Sherry Monet Leggett.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. My client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I don't know why Ms. Leggett does not have a driver's license, or whether she does or not. Do you have a license, ma'am?
Working on it.
You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with them. She owes 2 civil infractions on this stop too, a 144 for a brake light ticket and 148 for a no valid registration ticket. She also owes 210 for a blocking traffic ticket. Mr. Berry, get Ms. Leggett an updated offer. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Have a conversation with them, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Lewis. I mean, strike that. That would be Melvin Gray. So thank you. Let's go back on the record with Melvin Gray.
Anthony Gray.
Anthony Gray.
Let's go back on the record with Anthony Gray. Mr. Gray, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, he was out of the breakout room before I could tell him what the actual offer was, but he was advised of his rights. So the offer is the driving while license suspended would be amended to allowing and an improper plate count for the unregistered vehicle.
That's going to be a $240 fine. I'm only going to fine you for one of them, sir. That won't abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it won't carry any points. Will dismiss upon payment. You have an absolute right to a trial. What do you want to do?
Do the payment, pay for it.
Raise your right hand, please. Come in. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hands down. Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
No, by taking this deal, you're gonna give up those rights.
Yeah.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
We draw your attention back to October 9th, 2024, around 12:22 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Lampier. Application on related human controls.
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle.
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid registration of insurance and license.
Yes.
You could not do either, did you?
No.
Why is that?
I was driving somebody else's car and he didn't have that.
All right, let me ask you this. Did the officer ask you to produce valid registration for that vehicle?
Yes.
You could not do that either, could you?
No.
Why is that? Because you didn't have it, right?
Correct. I looked at the glove department. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. I looked at the glove department and it wasn't in. He told I didn't have it.
Of the amended count of improper plates for the unregistered untitled and allowing for the having the driver's license. $240 is going to be the fine. I'll dismiss both upon payment. When can you pay, sir?
beginning of next year, in like 2 or 3 weeks.
I'm gonna give you 30 days. I'm gonna give you until January the 3rd, 2025. Come on back that day at 8:25. Either you have it all paid off, or I'm gonna allow payment plans. So if you paid any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. And if you want to get into that payment plan, you're gonna have to come down. Do one or the other before January the 3rd. When you come back, that way we'll close it out, all right?
No, thank you.
Have a safe happy holiday season, sir, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Mrs. Harris, this is the city of Detroit versus Ashton Listenby. Case number SP 162269441. Appearance for the record, please.
Ashton Listenby, I'm here on.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Mr. Listenby. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on this behalf, given $0 bond. Give Mr. Listenby an updated offer, and keep in mind, Mr. Listenby, if you don't like the offer, he has an absolute right to a trial. He owes 3 civil infractions, expired plate, no registration, no insurance proof, 288, 228, and 228. Those are all 2018 cases. All right. I will put you in a breakout room, Mr. Listenby, and have a conversation with Ms. Harris. Join the room, please.
It was expired plate, no proof of insurance, and a
no registration, 228, 228, and 288.
Thank you.
All right, that's fine. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Craig Edward Oliver. This is the city of Detroit versus Craig Edward Oliver. Case number SP 159-61541. Appearance for the record, please. Again, I'm sorry.
Good morning once again, Your Honor. Genevieve Taylor, P72797, appearing on behalf of the attorney of record, Jeffrey Randall, with the consent of Mr. Craig Oliver, who is here via Zoom, and consents to having this proceeding via Zoom. Is that correct, Mr. Oliver?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Is there any kind of resolution on this?
Yes, Your Honor. We did have an opportunity to talk to Mr. Bowman. Mr. Bowman was gracious enough to offer a disturbing the public plea with the condition that Mr. Oliver pay the fine and it would be dismissed.
So disorderly conduct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to do that, Mr. Oliver?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand that this is the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Your counsel during the pendency of this case at some point went over your other advisor rights, did she not?
Yes, she did, Your Honor.
Understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
So by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to July the 23rd, 2024, around 3:28 p.m. the city of Detroit in the area of Eliza Howell Park. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you do something out there to cause the police attention, sir?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Would you agree that that police attention that you caused disturbed the good nature of the quiet nature of that parking community over there?
Yes, I would.
Are you satisfied, Counselor?
I am, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct, $240 fine, dismissal upon payment. When can you pay it, sir?
I can pay it today, Your Honor.
I need you to pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that, did that out to your phone. Come back on Friday, sir. If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case at 8:25. If there's nothing further, have a safe and happy holiday season. I'll see you back Friday, and best of luck to you, all right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, did you say to come back on Friday?
Friday morning, 8:25. If it's paid, he doesn't have to come back. We'll just administratively dismiss.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, who's ready on the retained counsels? Who's ready?
We're ready on Mr. LaBoy Rivera, Your Honor, whenever the court.
Does he need an interpreter?
No, he does not.
City of Detroit versus Louis LaBoy Rivera, case number 247-6099. Parents for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Allison Krieger for Mr. LaBoy Rivera, who's joining us virtually. We consent to proceeding via Zoom today.
Mr. LaBoy Rivera, can you put your key number on the record, Counselor, first?
Yes, Your Honor, 76364.
All right, good morning to you. Mr. LaBoy Rivera, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning. It's Luis LaBoy Rivera.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial zero resolution here.
Yes, Your Honor, I had an opportunity to confer with Mr. Bowman, who is present via Zoom, and in the interest of justice, my understanding is that the city is willing to dismiss this matter.
Case dismissed, sir. Have a safe, happy holiday season, and best of luck to good to see you, Ms. Berger. And you have a safe and happy holiday season as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, and thank you, Mr. Bowman. Have a nice day.
All right, anybody else retained?
Yes, Your Honor. I was in the courtroom and you had told me to sign in via Zoom. I need to speak to the Detroit City Attorney.
Very good. All right, Mr. Bowman, go to breakout room 4. Counselor's client is Carter Goge, and he has a ticket, I believe a speeding ticket in Corporal Hampton this year. Go to 4, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Are we ready, Mr. Berry? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Leggett. Mr. Leggett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to confirm that Ms. Leggett has a valid license. She has a permit.
I thought she said she's working on it. Here, run the license, please. License is canceled. It's not valid.
All right. I'll need to speak to Mr. Bowman.
We'll pass the matter. On that COSIA device, can you unmute yourself and state your name? SN339D. Good morning to you, ma'am. Yeah, unmute yourself. What is your name, please? I'm sorry.
Danielle Lee.
Danielle Lee. Good morning to you. All right, we're waiting on a lawyer off, Attorney Hall. Good morning to you. Who's your client? All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Leggett.
Your Honor, I need Ms. Leggett back in the breakout room.
Okay, go back in the breakout room, Ms. Leggett. Ivan's iPhone. I think you sent me a message. Diego Martinez, Marquez. Diego Marquez. Let's see.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Buenos dias. Necesito interpreter.
I'm here for him. I'm just I'll translate for him.
Are you driving, sir?
Oh no, we're in the back of the seat. We're just like outside of our school. Like we just we're waiting to get this handed before we go in.
What's his full name?
Diego Marquez Velasquez.
Let's get an interpreter. I have Diego Marquez Negrete. Negrete.
Oh, that's me.
Any other retained attorneys? Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's called the City of Detroit versus Paul Rule Gogate, case number SB 163-59351. Appearance for the record, please.
Senator Patrick J. Politano on behalf of Mr. Gogate.
All right, as for your purpose, for your client's present, counselor.
Yes, I would waive his appearance, Your Honor. He is in school at UND High. I've had a chance to discuss this matter with the City of Detroit attorney. He informed me in the interest of justice, he would be dismissing this matter.
Son graduated from UND High, and all my brothers will most. All right, case dismissed. Per city attorney, Corporal Hampton, are you there? I think he made a comment.
I believe the city attorney told me that, yeah, they had discussed the matter and he had told me so.
Case dismissed. Safe and happy holiday season, and I'm waiting your client's presence. Your retained counsel, correct, Before you enter into that.
I do. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a very
You as well.
Christmas to you.
Move on. Nicholas Gates.
Did he come in?
Yes.
We just want to take a trial date. I'm ready.
City of Detroit versus Nicholas Gates, case number SP 1255620, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1333366, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1333468, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 144143661. Appearance for the record, please just call S State of Michigan versus Nicholas Gates, SX 44003611. Appearance for the record.
Good Tuesday morning, Harry Bachman, P55052 for the defendant, Mr. Gates. State your name, please.
Nicholas Gates.
Judge, there is a genuine and material issue of fact such that we're asking that you allow this matter to continue to trial. My client is willing to waive his right to a jury trial here and now.
All right, what about the purposes of arraignment on the show file?
We'll waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant, stand mute, and ask that it not go to plea.
We'll enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. We'll give you a client a $0 bond, and the trial date will be February 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, Mr. Gates, you have a safe, happy holiday season, and best of luck to you. And good to see you, Mr. Bowman.
Thank you.
I mean, Bachman, always in person, not too often.
Glad to be here, sir.
Always, glad to
Have a
see
great
you.
day.
And you have a safe, happy holiday season if we don't
Thank
see
you again, you and your staff.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Listenby. Mr. Listenby, we've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client indicates he wants a trial date and appointment of counsel. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. And hopefully he would have a pre-trial date set so that we could make sure that that attorney was appointed. And then that attorney can have further discussion with him to decide if it should be a trial by judge or by jury.
Very good. The pre-trial. Yeah.
Ms. Harris, which of your clients are we referring to presently?
Mr. Listenby.
And he's docketed at what time?
8:30.
Okay, hold on.
All right, Mr. Listenby, is that what you want to do?
I'm here, and that's what I want to do.
All right, what is a good phone number to reach you at, sir? I see it now.
It's 313-483-2433.
Okay, what you need to do is you need to answer the calls. You don't recognize one of those calls, should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by the next court date, which is January 31st, 2025, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. And then your trial date is going to be February 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. So your next court date is January 31st, 2025 at 8:30. Have a safe, happy holiday season. If you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
All right. This is the City of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Christopher Gleaves, case number SP 1399081. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Gleaves, please state your name for the record.
Christopher Gleaves.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Get your client an updated offer, Mr. Gleaves. If you don't like the offer, then you have an absolute right to a trial. I'll put you in a breakout room. Speak with Ms. Harris and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Leggett. Ms. Leggett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Leggett?
Yes.
All right, trial date is going to be September 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m. There's nothing further, ma'am. Strike that. February 7th. I'm sorry. February 7th at 9 a.m. There's nothing further. Have a safe and happy holiday season. Best of luck to you. See you in the new year. James Loomis.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
This is the City of Detroit versus James Loomis, case number SP 1114815, counts 2 and counts 3, U66223523, U67352223, U67352323, U67352423. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Loomis.
James Andre Lemus.
All right, let me ask you this, sir. Today is the date and time set for pretrial. Do you need some sort of drug treatment, sir?
Sir, Your Honor, I'm still in treatment. I'm in phase 3 of the program with Lighthouse.
Very good. Very good. How is that going?
Very well, sir. I've been sober now since April.
We congratulate you. Now, we do have a program here that's regarded as the best court program in the country. I can get you connected to them and have a conversation with them and be like, extra support if you need to. Do you want to talk to somebody from there?
Well, I got 2 programs I'm doing now. I'm doing live studies in the rooms, and I'm doing with the Lighthouse with my personal therapist and group counselor.
Very good. All right, Mr. Loomis, we're gonna, you have an absolute right to a trial. Mr. Berry's gonna get you an offer. If you don't like the offer, we'll set you a trial date. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, have a private conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. All right. This is the City of Detroit. Let's pass that matter. Let's go with some of the reviews. I saw the City of Detroit versus Devonna Nicole Green, case number SP 162-33013. State your name for the record, please. Devonna Green, are you there?
I'm here. I was trying to get back to the Zoom. I don't know how to. Oh, okay. I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am. State your name for the record, please.
Devonna Nicole Green.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
She was supposed to be assigned to her. She just paid the 60.
All right, Ms. Green, you still owe 175. I guess it wasn't in the system right. Paid 60.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
All right. When can you pay? Can you pay the other 175?
Am I able to go on the payment plan now? I was trying to pay it all in full the day I was supposed to, but again, it wouldn't show up how I was supposed to. So now, I'm no longer working at the job I was working at where I could have paid.
Yeah, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you another 30 days review on January the 3rd.
Okay.
And either come in and have that, I'm going to mark allow payment plan.
Okay.
Either have that, get in that payment plan or pay it off. If you pay it off, we'll dismiss the case. If you're in the payment plan, it should automatically dismiss itself. Have a safe and happy holiday season, ma'am, and best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right. What about Mandel Levon Lett?
Oh, no.
Mandel Levon Lett here. What about Pauletta Lawrence? And then Barbara Gustafson. All right, Gustafson. All right, but we'll wait on a lawyer now. Any retained lawyers here? All right, we'll wait on a lawyer. How was that?
Maybe double check it sometimes.
Canada, you missed the bus. Officer Canada, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
All right, you're past the cutoff time of 9:30, sir.
I checked in earlier. I'm just zoomed back in because I was upstairs. I'm sorry, I was downstairs in person.
I did not see you check in earlier.
I spoke with your clerk or your court clerk at 9 o'clock.
Is that correct?
He did call me, tell him to call me to vote.
Very well. Very well. Joshua Lopez is here. All right, counselor on Hall. What is the what's your client's name? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bassam Jawad.
Jawad. It doesn't appear that I have a Jawad on my docket. I don't know. What's the first name? What's the last name again?
Jawad, Jawad. Is scheduled for a bench trial this morning at 9.
Jawad. And what's the first name?
Bassam, B as in Bravo, ASSEM.
That's 67838. That would be courtroom Larry Williams.
Do you know which courtroom number that is?
331, I believe. 332 for Larry Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor.
332. All right, safe and happy holiday season. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Attorney Cross is gone. Ryan Little, what happened with that? I don't believe I heard calling that case. Attorney Whitey, what is your client's name?
Lopez?
Joshua Lopez?
Joshua Lopez, yeah. And I think it's bench trial. I don't know if we have an officer.
Yeah, we do have an officer. This is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Edward Lopez, case number SP 1576959, counts 1, SP 1576958, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dennis Whitey, P 79560 on behalf of Mr. Lopez.
Does Mr. Lopez need an interpreter? Mr. Lopez, Buenos dias, necesito interpreter. He was here. Mr. Lopez?
Yes, sir.
Necesito interpreter.
No, sir.
Good morning to you. State your name for the record, sir.
Joshua Edward Lopez.
All right, Mr. Officer Canada, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
State your name for the record, sir, and your qualification.
Officer Michael Canada, Detroit Police Officer, badge 242.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Have you had a chance to pre-trial?
We did last time, Judge, but I don't know if there's an updated offer in the file.
Let's see. I don't know. No, you're gonna have to go check.
Okay.
Or check with Mr. Bowman.
Okay, yeah, I'll go check with them.
All right, we'll pass the matter.
Okay.
You got 2, so one of the tickets didn't make it, but we'll hear them all. Let's also call into the record SP 1576958 as well. All right.
Okay.
We'll pass it. Let your attorney do some work on the case, Mr. Lopez, and we'll be back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm waiting for the city attorney, but I think he was meeting with his officers. So I just came back out in case the court needed me.
All right, let's make sure we have all the defendants here so we can let some of these officers know. I'll give the defendants a few more minutes to check in. So 10 o'clock. But I do have Danielle Lee is here. Ryan Little was here. I don't know what happened to that attorney. Cross. Is Deontay Lanier here? Dante Lanier is
Did the
Leslie
officers
Gray.
check in for Gilbert? Sorry.
Is Gilbert, is Officer Horn here for Gilbert? I do not believe so. Officer Jay Horn, let's go back on the record with Christina Marie Gilbert. Are you there, ma'am, still?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. You put your appearance on the record already, correct, Ms. Harris?
I did, Your Honor. Defense moves to dismiss. Complaining witness has failed to appear.
No Officer Jay Horn, badge number 603, Detroit Police. Not hearing that officer and not seeing a Jay Horn officer in the breakout room, I'm going to dismiss the case. No officer, I'll waive the warrant fee. Have a safe and happy holiday season, Ms. Gilbert, and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
My name is Melvin Grant.
We already talked about that.
No, you said you was gonna come back to me.
I know, and I haven't gotten to you yet.
Oh, I apologize then, sir.
That's all right. I'm doing the best I can to get everybody as quick, fast, efficiently as possible.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Bowman, they need you in 4.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Marquez, we're waiting on it. We're waiting on an interpreter.
Wait, can you say it again?
We're waiting on an interpreter.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Mr. Bowman, can I see you in 4?
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Blees. Mr. Blees, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel.
However, before we do that, I know there is a recommendation. Is it possible that he could speak with someone from Street Outreach Court? Would that affect his dismissal?
No, he's got other cases here. You need to speak to Street Outreach Court, Mr. Blees.
Yeah.
Let's get you in. Let's see if we can get them in here. They're supposed to come in here this morning, but. All right, let's pass the matter. Let me get them in here. City of Detroit versus Mardell Lewis, case number SP 1294464, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name for the record.
Mardell Lewis.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Insurance and just looking at it, I would surmise that he doesn't have a license, but I don't know. Get him an updated offer, Ms. Harris, and we'll put you in a breakout room and have a conversation with him. Join the room, please. There was a lot of a lot of civil infractions. He doesn't pay. He doesn't, like, good morning, sir. What is your name, please?
Good morning. Gudov Pavel, Gudov Pavel.
Is Gudov your first name?
No, my first name Pavel, Pavel, and last name Gudov, Gudov.
What brings you here?
Huh? 9:30. For some reason, the first of all, they give me Zoom number 334, but the lady right now, she correct to 434-000. That's why, you know, I just wait there.
Do you have a case number?
Yes. Case number. You mean ticket number?
Ticket number, yeah.
P as a Paul, 1643869.
One more time.
P as a Paul, 1643869.
DAB Iron Express. So you're in the wrong courtroom.
No, that's a company name.
Understood, but the ticket's in the company name.
Yes. That's going under IronX Express.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go back to that judge. Let me see.
Back to 334.
Let's see. Where is Millicent Sherman? Yes, back to 334.
Oh man. She says just to go.
Call them, please. Make sure that they know DBA IronX Express.
Okay, yeah.
Go back to 334. We're gonna give them a call and let them know. And make sure you have that case number ready for them too. Give me a print off, please.
Oh, okay, I have to go back to 334, right?
Yes. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a safe, happy holiday season.
All right, I'll do it right now.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants a bench trial.
Yes, Your Honor, please.
February 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir. Best of luck to you. Have a safe, happy holiday season.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
are we referring to Delano Lewis?
No, we're talking about Mardell Lewis.
All right, thank you. Because Delano Lewis has 21 tickets on the docket today.
Yeah, well, Mardell Lewis has a lot. He just doesn't pay his bills.
And and while I have your attention, as it relates to one of the
He thinks that's funny too.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I'll make a note.
Your Honor, he does not actually. We had an extensive discussion about taking care of that. So he did let me know he came down to the court. He's taking this very seriously and he is attempting to get things in order. He's taking the right steps.
Hopefully. All right, we'll see. That always, you know, like I say, the actions speak louder than words, and his actions show that he hasn't done anything for years except offend.
Your Honor, if I may, on the 9 o'clock trial docket, Lachey.
Oh, hold on. You're free to leave, Mr. Lewis. Have a safe and happy holiday season. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Go ahead on the 9 o'clock docket.
Yeah, Lachey Leslie Gray, has she checked in?
She has not. I'm giving her 5 more minutes.
All right.
5 more minutes for the defendants that have not checked in. All right, let's go to City of Detroit versus, what is that? Douglas Ray Green. Case number SP 1027444, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 11029071. SP 11-20283, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11-20286, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 129-10692. SP 130-15081. SP 16-204071.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please.
Yes, I'm here.
Appearance for the record, please.
Douglas Green.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Green, and for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Green. Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I don't know where he is on the docket.
I only saw one thing on the docket, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor. I only have one
At
docket.
8:45.
That's correct.
Green, that's a newer ticket. So, okay, here's the list. We'll go down the list again. We'll go up the list. Driving license suspended. Driving license suspended. License improper. Open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver. No insurance. Improper plate. Unregistered, untitled. License improper. No insurance. Unregistered, untitled. Those 2 civil infractions. 1 and no insurance proof. 336 on the state case and a limited access. 276 on the state case. 282. You have an absolute right to a trial, so I'm going to put you in a breakout room, get an updated offer for Mr. Green. If you don't like the offer, we'll get you a trial date.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Are we ready on your client, Mr. Loomis?
Correct, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with James Andre Loomis. Mr. Loomis, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is prepared to accept the people's offer to enter pleas to the 2 narcotic drug violations on the basis of a 90-day suspended sentence. The remaining matter to be dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Loomis?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't have any tickets in front of me at all. I don't have a file at all, Mr. Berry. We and set it for a trial date, see if we get the tickets, or your client wants to see if he can make a factual basis, we'll allow him to do so.
I'd like to attempt a factual basis, Your Honor.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
You put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for at least one of these offenses, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
I do, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
I understand my rights.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
I did, Your Honor.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
So what's going on here? Did you get 2 drug violations in one day?
Yeah, I did, Your Honor.
All right, let's draw your attention back to October 19, 2023 at around 8:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Michigan and Lumley. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
I did, Your Honor.
What were you out there doing, sir?
I was drinking and I was with people that
Let's not talk about who you were with. Let's not talk about who you were with. What were you doing?
I was out there drinking, sir, in the wrong place.
And we're not talking about drinking.
No, but they were selling drugs, sir. And I was there with them.
What did you do? Did you have drugs on you?
I had 1 rock on me, sir.
All right, so listen. So you're in treatment.
Yes, sir.
You're in treatment. This doesn't sound like, and it's not funny, Mr. Bowman. This does not sound like somebody that is in treatment and somebody that's taking his treatment seriously. I don't know the 12 steps. You should, but I know that one of the steps is admitting responsibility.
And being honest.
And being honest.
You're right.
And at this point in time, you're not trying to do that. It just seems like, well, it doesn't even seem like you're not trying to accept responsibility. How do you not know you got 1 rock on you?
No, that's what I got caught with.
Everybody wants to blame it on the alcohol. So what do you want to do? Do you want to talk to drug treatment court or do you not? Because the way you're going to be right back on the street and I'm going to see you again.
I will successfully complete my program. I'm already in phase 3. I've been showing great progress. I've been going to all my meetings, Your Honor. I kept my word to you when I seen you the last time.
So why are you not trying to take responsibility now? This should be easy stuff for you.
Well, at the time when the police pulled me over, I was on probation and I lied my name. I was scared to violate my probation because I was out there getting high. That's the honest to God truth.
I know that. But that's all in the past, Mr. Loomis. This is right now. This is accepting responsibility. You said you wanted to take this deal.
I said I was guilty, Your Honor. I'm not denying that.
But you never did say, I asked you, what were you doing out there? You said, well, I was out there with some alcohol, about to include some friends in this. Never once until I had to pry it out of you did you say you had that rock in your pocket.
You're right. You're absolutely right, Your Honor. I did hesitate with that, but yeah, we was out there getting high and we was drinking. And when they pulled us over,
why are you hesitating with it? Why are you hesitating with it?
I'm trying to put all this behind me and move forward.
That's not putting it behind you. It's always going to be there, Mr. Loomis. You know that. It's never going to go away. I'll find him guilty as charged on the 1 count. All right, let's go back and Same day, October 19th, 2023 at 8:30. You said that you got stopped twice in one day. Same area. Did you get stopped twice in one day on that?
No, sir. They just turned around and grabbed the other people and grabbed me along with it. And I ended up with 2 tickets. And I kept saying this for the same thing. It didn't matter. And the sergeant came and wrote the ticket out. That's how that happened. We never moved.
So now I'm gonna show you how this works. Now, when I asked you the first time what was going on out there, you didn't come clean and tell me that you had the rock on you. Now you're telling me, I'm asking you about the other incident. How am I really to believe you?
We was all at the building, and when they pulled up, they got us all. They checked us. I got found with 1 rock on me. They gave me the ticket. They said, go ahead and disperse. We didn't disperse. We were still there. So they backed up, turned around, and issued us all other tickets, and then took 1 guy to jail. That's what happened that day.
Okay. So did you go back in there and buy another rock?
No, sir. And it wasn't that type of building. It was a dollar store.
I don't care. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you.
No, sir.
Did you have some more drugs on? Did you get some more drugs from the time you got stopped the first time? Did they take the drugs from you the first time?
Yes, the guy was right there that was selling it to us. He was right there. They took him to jail.
Listen. Please don't talk about anybody else but yourself. Not anybody else. Did they take the drugs from you the first time?
Yes.
The second time, did you have more drugs on you again?
No, just the paraphernalia. He said he didn't find it the first time, so he issued me another ticket.
And you had paraphernalia on you again?
At that time, I did, and they didn't get it.
What do you say about that, Mr. Berry? Mr. Bowman, Mr. Berry indicates, now I believe him. Now I believe him that he had the drugs on him and he had drug paraphernalia on him, but they didn't get the drug paraphernalia the first search.
Correct.
And they came back, and that's how you resulted in the second ticket.
That's correct.
Mr. Bowman. Where is he?
You're muted, sir.
Victor Bowman, P337644 for the people. Based upon this discussion, which is unsworn to testimony, but notwithstanding, the people have no problem with accepting the first admission of guilt and dismissing the second ticket. We would still request that the sentence be the 9-month delay.
Let me correct you. It was sworn testimony.
I'm sorry. Okay.
We did take the. We did put under oath.
Can I ask a question of Mr. Lemus, please?
You may. That's up to us. Well, it's sentencing time, so it's
okay. All right.
He's already guilty.
Mr. Lemus, you've indicated that you are in 2 drug treatment programs. Do I also have an understanding that you are attending NA?
Yes, sir.
Have you completed a 90 and 90?
Yes, sir. 14 weeks at IOP, 38 days in STR, and I'm already 2 months in with EOPD now, which is a 2-year program.
That's not my question. In NA, sir, you are suggested to do a 90 and 90, which means that you go to 90 meetings in 90 days. And there is verification of that. have you completed a 90 and 90? And do you have verification of 90 meetings within 90 days?
Yes, I got this. I got both certificates now, sir.
All
right. Well, listen, I'm saying this to you being straight up and frank with you, because we want to see a healthy and sober Mr. Lemus and a productive Mr. Lemus on the streets. We try to support as best we can so you don't go back out there and relapse. And what limited amount that I do know about this drugs is that you gotta be straight up. And what I see from you and hear from you is you're still not there completely. I know it's not something that you want to glorify. It's embarrassing, and you probably want to distance yourself from it. But it's the fact of life. Everybody's got something that they don't want out there, but it's at a date and time where you got to face it, and that's just what it is. And you should be starting to rebuild from this point. But part of that rebuilding is facing what you did in the past whenever it comes up. All right. So
yes, sir.
I'll find them guilty as charged to the one count with stipulation of proper cause. We'll dismiss the other matters. I'm going to find you $200.
Your Honor,
yeah.
So stipulated, and Mr. Lemus needs the court to allow him to do community service.
Absolutely. So you have this failure to yield. You give me 24 hours of community service. We'll clear your whole everything up.
Yes, Your Honor. Whatever I have to do.
Well, that's up to you. You can either pay or do community service. That's up to you.
Community service, Your Honor.
All right, 12 hours for community service for the guilty plea on the drug charge, and in lieu of fines and costs, I'll allow them to do 6 hours. I mean, another 12 hours is usually a 6, but you got to kind of clean up a little bit more in the community because you've been a little bit more irresponsible out there. So it'll be 12 hours in lieu of fines and costs, and we'll close the failure to yield ticket off.
How do I get my information, Your Honor? Do I report to the court?
No, I'm going to give you some information. You have ink pen?
Yes, sir. Yep.
You shouldn't have to call them. They should call you. Refer to Ms. Green as the community service coordinator. I need a good phone number from you.
313-977-4119.
All right. And since he's in the treatment, I'm going to give you a review date. You're going to have 3 months to do it. I want to see you back on strike that March the 3rd, 2025 at 8:25. Ms. Green's number is 313-965 8130. You shouldn't have to call her. They should call you. But if you don't get in touch with them in the next couple of weeks, if they don't get in touch with you, you know how to get back in touch with us or give that number a call. I'm wishing you a safe and happy holiday season, sir. And I'll be praying for your continued recovery. And again, if there's anything that we can do as far as resources and what we have at the court, then you know how to get back in touch with us. All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
God bless you too. March 3rd, 2025 at 8:25. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's call the city of, what about Doug Green? I did get a response from Street Outreach. They're going to be in here in momentarily. This is called the City of Detroit versus Melvin Henry Grant, case number SP 1603277, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Grant.
Melvin Henry Grant.
Today is the date. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Grant, do you have valid insurance and registration, sir?
Yes, sir. Right here in front of me, sir.
All right, let's see what you have, please.
Yes, sir. You want the registration number?
Want the registration? Whatever one first. All right, slide it over to your right. Your left, I'm sorry. That Ford is gone.
Say that again.
That Ford is gone. Oh, that's sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wrong. Looking at the wrong file here. All right. Let's see the insurance, please. All right. We're going to dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very safe and happy holiday season. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. You do the same.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very well. Ms. Cox, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Give me 1 second. Mr. Gleaves, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 6. Mr. Greer, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 7. Good morning, Mr. Hobbs. I have 2 individuals that want to speak with you. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you go to room 6 first, and then room 7. Speak with Mr. Gleaves, and then go to 7 and speak with Mr. Greer.
Okay. Thank you.
Ms. Cox, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Cox, at State of Michigan Court Interpreter, COX.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Strike that. Do you swear that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
Very good. I have a Diego Marquez Negret, but this is a 65 birthday.
Okay.
Mr. Diego Marquez.
Señor Diego Márquez. Dice que, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Es Diego Márquez Velázquez, pero como me pararon a mí, me dijeron que yo tenía corte, pero como soy menor y el carro estaba a nombre de mi papá, pues no sé cómo estuvo allí.
They said that they stopped him, but because the car was in his dad's name, it made appear under him.
Well, we're going to need to see that.
Stopped.
Does he have a case number?
¿Tiene el número de su caso?
¿El número del ticket?
Ajá, no, del caso que le dieron de la corte.
Yeah, the ticket number is fine.
El tiquete también está bien.
Sí, tengo el número del ticket. ¿Se lo digo?
Sí, por favor.
Es 14-62-063.
Es 1462063.
That's his dad. He's gonna have to. Dad's gonna have to come in.
Dice que ese tiquete está a nombre de su papá. Su papá es el que tiene que presentarse.
Ok. Dile que hagan un reschedule. Entonces, ¿puedo ¿Puedo firmar otra corte para hacerlo otra vez?
So he wants to know if he needs to come back another day.
No, I don't have anything for him. I just have unless he has another case number. Can he get his dad in here today?
Pues su papá puede presentarse hoy porque usted no puede ser el que se presente, tiene que ser su papá. ¿Se puede presentar hoy?
Ahorita no se puede presentar, está en el trabajo.
So dad is at work, so he cannot be here today.
Well, he's supposed to be here today.
Se supone que se tenía que haber presentado hoy su papá, porque el tiquete está en nombre de su papá.
Es que la vez que a mí me pararon, a mí me dijo el policía que la corte era para mí, no para mi papá. Es lo que no entendí, o sea, por eso mismo, pero...
He said maybe he misunderstood the police officer, but the police officer told him that he would have to be the one to appear.
Well, that's not the way it reads here.
Dice que no así fue como.
See if you can call your dad. Put him in a breakout room. I'll put you in a breakout room. See if you can talk to his dad and find out if his dad can come in on Wednesday.
This Wednesday, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, mire, me van a mandar a un cuarto privado o acepte la invitación.
Okay.
And Your Honor, once I tell him that information, speak to his dad, then I can disconnect, or you like me to stay?
Well, let me know what happens.
Okay, I will. Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, City of Detroit versus Dennis Frederick Link, case number SB 1634111, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello, how you doing?
Take your hat off, sir. Dennis Link.
This is him.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Link.
All right, state your name for the record, Mr. Link. Go ahead. State your name for the record, Mr. Link. Good morning to you.
Dennis, hear me, sir?
Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Go ahead, counselor. It's up 1:30. He's here early.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I'll put you in a breakout room. Mr. Link, wait on Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer, and if you don't like it, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Wait on Ms. Harris, please. Ms. Harris, let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. I've given you an opportunity, Mr. Green, to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting that counsel be appointed. I did place his contact information in the chat. He would also want to discuss with his counsel the type of trial that would be best serving for him.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next court date is going to be January 31st at 8:30. And then we're going to set a trial date, and just then your counsel can change this if they choose, that February 7th. So next court is January 31st. What I need you to do is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't have one that appointed attorney by the 31st, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot, all right?
Okay. That's January 31st, right?
January 31st.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, safe, happy holiday season, best of luck.
Thank you. You too.
All right, go ahead and then break out room and speak to Mr. Link. Trooper McLaughlin.
Morning, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Is Leslie Gray here? All right, I'm sorry, you could have left at 10 o'clock. No Leslie Gray, right? Trooper, be safe out there. Have a safe and happy holiday season. If I don't see you, best of luck to you.
You as well. Take care. Be safe. Thank you for your time.
Right, thank you. And that would go along with Z. Taylor is free to leave, and Ellen Brow if they're here. All right, and Trooper's gone. Z. Taylor was here. And Brow is here too, so we can put them out. Well, Taylor's here on low. Dante Lanier, we'll let these officers go. Sergeant Brow.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Defendant never showed. You're here on Leslie Gray, right?
I am.
All right. Best of luck to you. Have a safe and happy holiday season.
Thank you. Same to you.
What about Dante Lanier? Officer M. Brown, you're
Good morning, Your
lead. Good morning. There's no Dante, there's no Mr. Lanier.
Alrighty. Have a good one. Happy holidays to you.
You be safe and happy holidays to you as well. Be safe out there.
Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor, this is the interpreter.
Yes.
Marquez did speak to his dad, but he's not able to leave work today, but he said he will appear tomorrow, like you asked.
Tomorrow. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You have a better one. You have a case number, right?
Yes, I do have it for the, yeah, I do have a case number. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Miss Tricia, I'm sorry if I got the pronunciation. Give me the correct pronunciation, ma'am.
Shakrissa Lake.
Shakrissa Lake.
Yes.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Lake.
How you doing, sir?
Very well. All right. Lake is L-A-K-E, right?
Yes.
It's L-Y-E.
Hold on, not you, Mr. Lake. Lake, I don't believe you're on the docket today. Let's see.
I'm sorry, Judge. I had a court date yesterday. I missed it due to my sickness, and I didn't. When I noticed it, when I went to
This is the city of Detroit versus Carissa Lake. Case number SP 1210654, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1616252, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1616270, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lake.
Shakrissa Lake.
All right. This today is the date and time. We'll call it set for a show cause, Mr. Berry. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter not guilty on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. You want to write this stuff down, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Driver's license never acquired. No insurance. That's the one stop. And then the other stop had disregard the red signal, improper lane use, unsafe manner, driving while license never acquired, and reckless driving. Get Ms. Lake an updated offer. Ms. Lake, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Was this, let's see, because I don't know if you were here before, though.
Yeah, I was.
You were here before.
I'm sorry, Judge. You told me to come back with my I had to take my driver's test, and you told me to come back showing that I passed.
Did you pass?
Yes, sir.
Run her license, please. Congratulations on that. Well, we'll see.
Thank you.
People tell me stuff all day, and I don't know, you know.
I got the paper here too.
All right. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Link. Mr. Link, I see you want a pre-trial date.
Yes, Your Honor.
The pretrial date is going to be January 31st, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, have a safe, happy holiday season and best of luck to you.
Thank you too.
Danielle Lee.
They gonna send it in the mail.
Make sure you write the date down, Mr. Link.
City of Detroit versus Danielle Lee. Case number SP 160-61581. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Lee. Please state your name for the record.
Danielle Lee, you have to unmute yourself, please.
Hello.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Officer Hook, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Detroit Police Officer Nicholas Hout, badge 1789.
All right, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Ms. Harris, handle this, please. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Lee. Join the room, talk to, and I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Bowman. Mr. Bowman, have you spoken to Mr. Hope? Officer Hope? Pass the matter.
Your Honor, I have spoken with him already.
What's the deal?
I believe he said impeding or blockading.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we'll let blocking traffic, Ms. Harris, 175. Go in the breakout room, please. All right, let's go back on the record. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lake. I do have a valid driver's license. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And 2 points already. It's going to be more. It's like almost like a chapter or two. Hopefully you get it together.
I will.
All right. If the offer is limited access 125, walking 175, failure to use due care and caution 240. You have an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Go read her advice to rights. That's what the notes say from the last time she was here, Mr. Berry. 2 points, 2 abstractions. They'll probably all just be on one, and it'll be the 2 points. Put her in breakout room. Join the room, please, ma'am. All right, Hobbs, good morning to you. Ms. Lawrence, good morning to you.
Good morning.
The City of Detroit versus Pauletta Lawrence, case number SP 1622891. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Pauletta Lawrence.
I think I've taken care of yours already. Yours was dismissed. You paid. It hasn't been entered yet, though. You also have SP 1647820, counts 1 and counts 2. Those are civil infractions. You can either pay those, or I can set a formal hearing for you, or you can show me documentation of proper insurance and registration.
Yeah, yes, I have my insurance. I sent it to you in your email.
And registration?
Yes, also my registration, yes. But no insurance. I paid my insurance yesterday, the $240.
No, you paid the $240 for us. You got insurance on the car?
No, sir, not yet.
Are you gonna get insurance on the car?
Yes, I am. Yes.
I'm gonna set this matter for a formal hearing. And that'll give you until February. If you bring the insurance by February, then and the registration to the vehicle by February 7th, then we'll dismiss the cases, all right?
Okay, thank you so much. I will.
All right, February 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a safe and happy holiday season. We're dismissing SP 1.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
8912. All right. That's a little, that didn't happen. First, all the stuff is this. You can tear it. All right, let's go back on the record with Christopher Bleaves. Attorney Hobbs, can you put your appearance on the record for Bleaves, please? Oh, he's in the break.
Still in a breakout room.
Yeah. All right, pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Lee. The offer is a blocking traffic, $175. What does your client want to do?
Ms. Lee, what would you like to do? You have to unmute your device.
Hello. Yes, I would just like to plead guilty and pay the fine.
All right, it's not a guilty plea, it's responsible. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, Counselor.
Your Honor, I would ask that you ask my client those questions.
Why? What's going on?
Ms. Lee, did you fail to stop for a stop sign? Ms. Lee?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you fail to stop or not? Did you fail to stop or not? It's just a simple yes or no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you
satisfied, Your Honor.
You must be sending some different signals to the lawyer here. All right. So, was there a reason why you failed to stop?
No.
No. All right. Said find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Ms. Lee?
In January.
30 days, January 30th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or pay it, come on down to the court. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app, so don't turn it up too much. January on New Year's Eve, all right?
I don't drink.
That doesn't mean turning it up just specifically means drinking.
I don't know. I'm lame, so okay.
You weren't lame enough to not stop at that stop sign, were you?
See? Okay.
Have a great day, man. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. So, Officer, best of luck to you. You be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, Ron.
Have a
You got
safe
a good
holiday season. All right. Carlton's iPhone. Carlton's iPhone. All right. Why is Officer Canada, you're still here for who?
Lopez.
Mr. Lopez.
Who had Lopez?
I thought that was Mr. Whitey.
Oh, okay. Carlton's iPhone. Good morning to you. What is your name?
I'm Andre Olette.
Let. Yeah, I was calling you a long time ago. City of Detroit versus Andrell Levon Lett, SP 16211911991. State your name for the record, Mr. Lett, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Andre Lett.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. Case is gonna be dismissed, you paid it. Best of luck to you, Mr. Lett, and have a
Thank
safe,
you.
happy holiday season.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you.
Okay, bye.
All right, Mr. Hobbs, let's go back on the record with leaves. Mr. Hobbs, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Charles Hobbs, P 79715, on behalf of Mr. Christopher Gleaves, who is also present.
All right, Mr. Gleaves, state your name again for the record, please.
Christopher Gleaves.
All right, good morning to you both. Mr. Hobbs, I appreciate you coming in. Is there some kind of assistance you can offer Mr. Gleaves?
Yes, Your Honor. I had a chance to speak with Mr. Gleaves, and it does appear that he qualifies, and he does want to, and he said that he does want to participate. So, yes, we'd be happy to have him come into the program and take it from there.
All right, and let me ask Mr. Greer. Good morning to you. He said he was going to be here first thing in the morning, but I guess everybody's first thing is different than other people's first thing in the morning. Good morning, Mr. Greer.
Good morning, Judge Perkins.
So, have you spoken with Mr. Greer, Mr. Hobbs?
Yes, Your Honor. I've also spoken with Mr. Greer, explained the requirements, and he does want to participate as well.
Let's put this all on the record. This is the City of Detroit versus Delonzo Lawrence Greer, case numbers. Well, I guess we call them all, right? Because this should handle all the old civil infractions and everything. SP 125-42831, SP 149-82961, SP 157-99401, SP 161-9849, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 162-6558, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 163-2422, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 164-0791, counts 1 and counts 2, State of Michigan versus Delonzo Lawrence Greer, SX4 3650591. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Charles Hobbs, P 79715, on behalf of Mr. Delonzo Greer, who's also present. Sir, would you state your name for the record, please?
Delonzo Greer.
All right, so listen, both of you, Mr. Greer and I have history, and it's been a little bumpy, but I think that with some guidance and Mr. Greer putting in some work, what I will say, Mr. Hobbs, about Mr. Greer is that he doesn't mind putting in the work, and he's done so. I congratulate him on getting a valid license. And but what I'm going to say to both of you, Mr. Gleaves and Mr. Greer, come right up. Essentially, Dr. Martin Luther King says, Dr. Martin Luther King says, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenges and controversy. So I can only imagine, and while I was younger, we had an episode where we were not very good, but at least I had my parents to guide us through it, of dealing with housing insecurity, and we had family members that got us through it. But so I can't really relate as an adult but I can only imagine that this is probably one of the most challenging times that both of you are dealing with. I believe in what Dr. King says, and I believe that this is your test among many other tests that you're probably going to come through in your life, but this is a very, very big test, and this is where you show your true measure. I've had more experience with Mr. Greer. Mr. Greer showed me that he he got a valid license, and he had a mountain. I got a whole book. I've never read a book. This is one of the biggest law books I've ever seen, if it was a law book. But he got through most of those cases, and he got through to the point where he got a valid driver's license. So I know that took some work. Mr. Gleaves, I'm sure that you have a lot of fortitude in you. And I want to say to both of you that I know the light is not shining bright right now, but the light at the end of the tunnel, it is there. And I think that with Mr. Hobbs and the assistance that they provide, I've seen it work. I'm sure that light will get brighter. I can't tell you when and how long it's going to take, but I can tell you, as long as you stay in there and you you dig down deep and follow the program, the light will get brighter. And I'm praying that that comes sooner rather than later. So, Mr. Hobbs, I'm going to set this matter out for both individuals. How many days?
Either 90 to 120, Your Honor.
Well, let's do the 120 to make sure that that they have some time to get that action plan done. I've seen it. I've seen it. That it works. It's not a scam. It's not let's call for Christopher Gleaves. Let's call SN 2225191 into the record. Let's call SB 1316657 counts 1 and counts 3 into the record as well. Can I get 120 day date to snap this, please? April the 3rd, 2025 for both of you. I mean what I say. I know Mr. Glur knows I mean what I say, but I am praying for both of you, and I do believe that both of you will overcome the issues that you're just struggling with now. I hope that you can find some joy in this holiday season through all the struggles. I wish you the best of luck. Come back on April the 3rd, 2024, and 2025 at 8:30, both of you.
Your Honor, thank you for that. I do believe I did not give them my phone number, though. I did get their contact information, but so they could just join another breakout room. They can go both to the same one.
Go back in the breakout room, Mr. Greer. Go back in, Mr. Hobbs and Mr. Glee. If there's nothing further, a safe and happy holiday season to all of you, and best of luck.
Yep, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. There was an offer to dismiss the one ticket Mr. Gleaves had to. That was you can mark the file on that. If we need to dismiss it now, we can dismiss it now, and then you just deal with the other civil infractions. Or what do you need?
It would be up to the court's discretion there.
I'll dismiss that, so he doesn't have that looming over his head, because he does have some civil infractions that are here.
Okay, that will work.
All right, best of luck. All right, if you don't have anything further for the court, then you have a safe and happy holiday. Thank you for coming in.
No problem. Anytime. Thank you, Judge.
Let's pass that matter. We're off the record on that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lake. Ms. Lake, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I've read Ms. Lake her rights, and I would think that she would want to go forward with the opportunity she was given yesterday.
Ms. Lake, you want to take the deal?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice of rights in breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
By taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Now, let me draw your attention. Let me draw your attention back to August 27, 2024, around 1:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit, near Forest and Alter Road. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
The officer asked you to produce, what were you doing? I don't have any facts on here, Mr. Berry. It's a reckless driving. What were you doing?
I was driving, when I was driving down Alter Road, I went over to the right, and I went past a yellow light.
On Alter?
Yes, Alter Road.
It must have been Alter Road and Warren.
Yes, sir.
And you went past that light. You were speeding?
Yes, sir.
You ran a red light and you're speeding. All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of failure to use due care and caution waste utility vehicle. That's a 2-point offense, $240 fine. You said you were speeding. They said you were in violation of basic speed law. I'll find you responsible for the limited access 1 to 5. And you used the improper lane there. How is that improper?
I was going to ask you about that too, Your Honor, because from my, it wasn't.
Well, I'll tell you what it seems like to me is that you use that lane in order to avoid stopping.
Yes, sir.
Get around that other vehicle. And unless that other vehicle had its turn signal on, then you are not supposed to pass somebody on their right. You're always supposed to pass on the left. Did they teach you that on driver's training?
Yes, sir.
When did you take driver's training?
I just took it Saturday.
So all of this stuff, I hope you keep these rules in your head, because you learn, I'm sure, a lot in Saturday. And did you learn that? You're supposed to pass on the left?
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna sit there on the freeway now and drive, and you're gonna be like, all these people just breaking rules. I do it all day. I just sit back and I'm like, man, everybody they just go. The road would run a lot smoother if they didn't. Like Ms. Mathis. I shouldn't say what Ms. Mathis said. She drives in the fast lane and she makes people go around her. I said, Ms. Mathis, that's not that's in the passing lane. You're supposed to drive in the middle lane. But anyway, I'm sorry.
They don't be doing the speed limit. That's why.
What do you mean they don't do the speed limit?
When I'm in it's not a fast lane.
It's a passing lane.
But they're not supposed to do over the speed limit. Right?
Ooh, you can do over the speed limit to pass.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
But you can't pass on the left. So where they
Well, they can't pass you on the left because you're in the way. You're in the way.
So she's still trying to justify it. All right, find her responsible. I'll find you responsible for the amended color limited access and the amended color blocking traffic. What's going on with you? Are you feeling okay today? Are you getting any better?
Well, I'm going, once I'm off here, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm not sure if I have the flu or not.
Oh, okay, that's good. We got Zoom now.
Yeah.
But what about your are you working?
Yes, sir. I actually called off today.
Did you have any kids?
Yes, my daughter just woke up. I have a 1-year-old and a 12-year-old.
All right. So for that, I'm just gonna fine her the $240. I won't fine you for the civil infractions. That'll be like a Christmas present, all right? And then I think you got something out of the driving course.
Yes, sir.
We'll close those out. $240. When can you pay it?
Well, I get paid on the 16th, I believe. I'm not sure if that's a Thursday. In 2 weeks on Thursday.
All right. Well, that's when can you pay? You tell me when you can pay.
I just need to look at the calendar. I'm sorry. What was the amount, if you don't mind me asking, Judge?
$240.
How much?
$240.
$240. If I pay $120, 120 on the, that was wrong. 120 on the 19th, and then 120 on the 3rd of January is, I get paid every 2 weeks.
Come back on the 3rd of January if it's paid. Well, you don't have to come back. Just pay it by the 3rd of January.
Okay, I will.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. I hope you feel better. Have a safe and happy holiday season, all right? You're welcome. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez, Mr. Whiting, have you resolved this?
We have, Judge.
All right. Mr. Lopez, are you there? All right. Have you talked to Mr. Lopez about it?
I did, Judge. That's what I was doing before I walked in.
What's going to be the resolution?
Resolution is regarding the no insurance count reduced to improper plate on the fail to stop at intersection reduced to impeding. With a no valid registration certificate allowing, and then dismiss the equipment violation.
It wouldn't be allowing, it would just be no valid registration.
Okay.
Because you can't, that's a civil infraction. And I'm sure you don't want to change a civil infraction to a misdemeanor.
Oh, good point. Yeah, that was Mr. Bowman stated there was some allowing provision within there. I didn't necessarily understand, but yeah, so simply no valid registration. He did get it the next day. But.
All right, so failure to stop or blocking traffic as charged on the registration, dismiss the equipment violation and improper plate, right?
Yes, that's correct, Judge.
Mr. Lopez, you want to take the deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand? He's vacillating. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Whiting went over your other advice or rights to break out room, did you not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to May the 22nd, 2024 at around 12:54 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Martin and Devereaux Street, did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Sure.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle.
I'm sorry?
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance.
Yes.
And registration?
That's correct.
You cannot do either, could you?
That is correct.
Why is that?
I didn't have insurance at the time, and I didn't have my
Didn't have. All right. Find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates, 240. I'll dismiss it upon payment. Did you fail to stop at a stop sign?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Find them responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, and find them responsible as charged with no registration. I'm going to give you the same Christmas present. I'm not going to fine you for the 2 civil infractions. I'm going to fine you $240 for the improper plate. When can you pay it? Does he have insurance now?
He does not have insurance. He did get registration.
When can you pay it?
It was 240.
Yes.
Can I do like a payment of like 120 and 120?
Here you go. January 3rd. Come back on January 3rd. Either pay it off, or I'll allow payment plan. Do one of two. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can go to the kiosk, the DivDat kiosk, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you're going to get into a payment plan, you have to do it before January 3rd. You need to come down to the courthouse. If it's nothing further, sir, wish you the best of luck. Have a safe and happy holiday season. All right. All right, thanks. Officer Canada, you be safe out there, Mr. White.